welcome back to Leagues 2, Trailblazer. I've been doing a little bit of fishing, but that's not important right now. We are heading over to Artie. While we were fishing, and we're still fishing while we're teleporting. Seems legit. Anyways, we got a few clue scrolls. Our first medium and easy scroll boxes, I believe. That's pretty good. So, if you look at our tasks and points to the next area and relic, we are very close to the next relic. And when I say very close, I mean very close. But first, a word from our flashback. Hi there, it's a flashback. 95 cooking is our first level 95 for 250 points. An elite task. And now, back to also the past, but not as much, question mark. It's a whole thing. Thanks, flashback. Very cool. Now, let's do this. Well, we tried. See you next episode. No. We're gonna pickpocket this hero for 100 points. And also, in addition to 100 points, we will get 250 points for reaching 99 thieving. So that's pretty good. Ta-da! I was thinking there was going to be a reach your first level 99 task, but apparently not. So that's okay. Because we came prepared. Cooked camera bomb, please. 99 cooking. 250 points. I guess, well, we can unlock a new relic. But first up, I want to go buy these skill capes. Because if we head to the bank, we can see that we have plenty of money right now. As you might expect, since we got to 99 thieving. It was all at Artie Nights, and it was all fantastic. So let's check out our cash stack. 830,000 coins. Am I gonna buy both skill capes? Yes, I am. Now, where are they? I think I know where they are. We'll figure this out. Just need to talk to the head chef here and purchase the skill cape of cooking. 99,000 gold. And we were so quick to get 299s that we never are going to have an untrimmed skill cape. So, cooking cape allows us to go in here without some diary or something. Also, never burn food. So I suppose that's as good a time as any to cook these sharks that we have, since we'll no longer be able to burn them. And that is a huge boost, because without cooking gauntlets, we were still burning Karambwan all the way to the end there. Very rarely, but it still happened. And then I would assume that sharks would have an even higher burn rate, but not anymore, because we have the technology. Now let's go get our other skill cape. For the thieving cape, we just have to come here and trade this guy. Anything in here we want? I could probably do with more stuff. That's fine. It's always here if we need it. So there is the thieving cape. Also trimmed. Very colorful. Now let's look at the stats of all this. It's got our 2 options of skill capes, 9 defenses, and 4 prayer, compared to the Obby cape, which has no prayer. So, we just got this obsidian cape, It looks pretty cool. No longer useful. Unfortunate. It has been immediately superseded by a superior cape with prayer bonus. And it matches the prayer bonus of the Arty Cloak 2. So until we get that upgraded, it's also our best prayer cape. It's just best at everything. Really good capes. In a very amusing change from the Twisted League, where the only skill cape you could get was the construction cape, now you get to decide, partially, which skill capes you can get. There's quite a few you can get with the starter 2 areas, so you'll be able to get it no matter what happens. But with the areas that we have unlocked, we can get all the skill capes, except for hit points, because that's at the duel arena. And, fun fact, the duel arena is in the desert. All the other skill capes, over here. Except for hit points. I guess if we want the hit points skill cape buff, we're just going to have to get the max cape. We'll see if that happens. But, we got a good start. That's 2 99s. Very fast experience. Very much see myself getting to these to 25 mil XP for the other tasks at some point. But now, we can unlock a new relic. So I think we will. The 5th tier of relic. Another skilling buff. Which, interestingly, even though it's the skilling set of relics, it gives the mostly combat passive effect of making all items, not all, some items, mostly combat, some other things. There's a whole list. But anyways, the point is, it goes from twice as common to 3 times as common. And that is the max. So after we unlock this, we won't have to worry about doing things that drop things, because it'll be the fastest it's ever going to be. So, we have 3 choices. The Botanist. Basically, your crops grow 5 times faster. You get twice as many resources from them. So if you have the seeds, you can grow stuff at 10 times the rate. Also, it's a big boost for herb lore as well. Not only because you can go farm herbs 10 times faster, but when you go to make your potions, you're only going to need 5% of the regular number of secondary ingredients. Well, maybe not exactly 5%. That probably has some multiplicative things on there. But anyways, barely any secondaries. Another very interesting thing with this one is that all your boosted stats will stay at the max level. So, say you drink yourself a super attack potion. It would say super attacked at that level. Unless something drains. But it won't drain itself. So you could end up only needing to drink 1 dose of potion every time you get a new level. And that also works for all the non-combat skills. So if you can find yourself a boost to your fishing from a pie, you'll keep your higher fishing for the entire time. That's not the non-combat portion of that is not quite as useful if you chose Skilling Prodigy, but still, it's an infinite buff to combat as well. And that means, with this one, not only can you make potions faster, but you won't use potions as much. Except for possibly prayer potions. But depends what you're doing. Maybe Cerebrews. If you use Cerebrews, you're going to destroy your stats, but anyways. Second option. Infernal Gathering. You get very powerful tools. An axe, a pickaxe, and harpoon that are crystal tool equivalents. So, the best at woodcutting and mining and fishing. But when you use them, everything is smelted, burned, and cooked for full experience. You even can use the harpoon for things that you don't need to use a harpoon for. You just need to have it with you, and then all your fish are cooked. You can just get them back for free. So, along with being really good, they're also free. And then if you have the Endless Harvest, it just sends bars and cooked food to your bank. Very, very convenient. But we are going with the third relic, Equilibrium. Each time you gain XP, you gain additional XP equal to 10% of your total level. And this is not multiplied by anything. So what that means is every time we get any experience drop, you can just add in a plus 154. And that is every experience drop. There are certain situations where this is ridiculous. So, let's just give you an example here. I have, in my inventory, some guams. If I clean this one guam, that's 30 XP. That's not bad. 30 XP, that's 12 times as good as it normally is. But what would happen if I choose Equilibrium? Confirmed. Now, when I clean guams, it's 185. And that's only going to be going up. And this works on everything. It procs on every essence you use individually when training runecrafting. So that's going to be like 4,000 plus more experience every time I go to an altar. It procs every time you do anything. Another really cool one is if you have a weapon, like a whip, that you can train on shared experience, it gives you plus experience in attack, plus experience in strength, plus experience in defense, plus experience in hit points. Massive. And even in skills where it's not crazy, it's still a buff for literally all skilling. Go to an allotment patch. Harvest your watermelons. Get more experience for every single watermelon. It's going to make everything faster. And there's a lot of very interesting things you can do with it. Specifically, there's a lot that I saw that make use of Production Master, which again is really good with Equilibrium, because you do them all instantly and all of them get the Equilibrium bonus. Very good. But now, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, yeah, let's unlock the last area. 88 tasks to do. And I'm going to start by completing every quest available. They're not most going to be tasks, but I've set myself this task. Also, more quest points is always good. 150 is looking very doable. 200 might not be happening. That's still some block slots if we want to use that for Slayer. Anyways, quest time. First on my list, Zogre Flesh Eaters. And everything about this has been so much more convenient than normal. Since we are more than twice the level of all these guys, we don't get attacked by any of them. So we can walk through these caves without any issues. Also, you might have noticed we're going with melee and not ranged for going up against the final boss here. Things that are not brutal arrows or crumble undead are locked to 25% effectiveness. but we attack twice as fast, so that's 50% effectiveness. And then you would have to use an ogre bow, and my ranged is 50. So we're going to see if we can just beat down Slash Bash. Oh, yep, it's working very well. There was no reason to make myself a ogre composite bow or smith some nails to make brutal arrows that fire at weak speed. Unfortunately, we've been diseased, but I'll fix that later. But yeah, this is acceptable. The amount of time we would have spent getting all the stuff to do this fight slower than this anyways, that would have been silly. And this guy dropped some good stuff as far as a little bit of bonus prayer experience. And we're going to be saving that for later, because just burying it now would be a huge mistake. He drops Org Bones and Zorg Bones. Zorg Bones probably aren't worth bothering with, but the Org Bones are going to be a juicy amount of prayer experience later. So let's go turn this quest in. And that should be quest complete. We get some range XP, which will be nice. See if we got any levels. Herbler XP, very good. 52 range, 56 Herbler. Not bad. And we have learned how to fix the disease problem. But I'm just going to fix it with a different method. Don't think about it too hard. But I'm not going to be diseased here pretty soon, and that's all that matters. And then it's on to the next quests. Well, let me think here. I was thinking about doing this next, which is the bar crawl. And that could be beneficial to get that done and horribly ruin my stats. It will match very well with the disease. So we're going to do the bar crawl first, because that makes sense. Alright. Let's go get diseased and hammered. Oh my goodness. Bar crawl. Finished. Give him the card, and we're good to go. And now we get to smash our vials. Fantastic. And we're still diseased. We're diseased, incredibly drunk, and our stats are absolutely abysmal. So we're going to go get this fixed. Oh no, our magic level shrunk too low to teleport to the work. Okay. I can fix this. I've got a strategy. Also, it's an unlock, so. But in order to do that, we need to teleport to Trollheim. So I need to get myself a magic boost from the mind bombs here. This is a whole strategy. It's totally going to work. And I need probably another mind bomb. Chug mind bombs. We can teleport to Trollheim. Go to Trollheim. We're going to head down towards the God Wars dungeon to talk to the knight there. This is all part of this process to fix this. Just fix this entire thing here. Next step of that process, protect range to not get destroyed by these trolls. Our intention is to die, but not quite yet. Alright, then we just need to push this. We don't have 60 strength, okay. And we don't have 60 agility. Never mind. Strength pot? Attack? Nope. Okay. All of my plans have been foiled. So I'm gonna go find an easier way to die, I guess. We'll be back to God Wars Dungeon. Just not right now. This should do it. Hello, giant mole. Please murder me. Wow, we managed to punch the giant mole. This is the private, so that's not going to affect anybody else having me hit the mole. But yes, this will get me nice and out. Very cool. Now with our stats restored to not horrific levels, we can go do more quests. Corsair Curse completed. 2 quest points. And I guess we unlocked the bank here, but I don't know if that's going to be particularly useful. But hey, I'm just doing things at this point. And the things we're doing is quests. Dwarf Cannon completed. For a little bit of crafting XP. And we can purchase a cannon. Not sure if I'm going to bother with that, but it's an option available to us. I think we might have enough money right now to actually purchase a cannon. But we don't have any cannonballs, so probably won't be doing that. In fact, I guess a cannon could be pretty useful with Equilibrium, since it shoots off a whole bunch of shots, getting you a whole bunch of experience drops. A pretty decent way to train range, but also Chinchompas are a thing, so eh. And we do not have enough money, so it's pretty much null and void. No cannon. Not right now. The next quest that I want to do required a whiteberry. And apparently, that's difficult to come by. If I want more of these in the future, I'm going to plant some whiteberry patches. Can I even do that yet? Let's check. 1 more level and I can plant whiteberries. Okay. That is on the table of things I need to get done. Because if I want whiteberries, this is not how we're going to be doing it. But I really don't need whiteberries, as far as I can tell. So we'll probably be fine. But getting just a handful of them from bushes, probably a good idea though. So anyways, in the process of that, we also got bronze boots. They look ever so slightly like 1 point more stab and crush defense, but -2 strength, so obviously not the right choice. But that's a fun thing to have. Also, these guys are poisonous, so. And we are in the Dorgashan South Caves, where we can fight cave crawlers. Who knew? Anyways, questing. Hand in the Sand completed. Thieving experience, which not very useful. We're already level 99, but a tiny bit of thieving XP comparatively, and some decent crafting XP. Also, we access the Magic Guild Rune Store now, and a secret reward from Bert. 62 crafting. We can now make green d'hide shields. Interesting. And we go in here. Oh, haven't been in here yet, apparently. We can enter the Wizards Guild for 50 points. Alright, and since we're going to be going up there, we might as well get ourselves a little something. Money. Comparison gloves. I could probably just check if these were better on the wiki, but I'm not going to. Up here, we can now use this rune shop, which is pretty cool. Got battle staffs in here. And these are one of these nice shops where opening it up over and over again should refresh the stock, but I'm still seeing 69 nature runes. Maybe it's not. That's suspicious. And 70 laws. Maybe if when there's other people inside, it also lowers. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that right now, because we can just make our own runes. I'm not too concerned. What we want to trade from is this guy. Let's get full Mystic. Because why not? Why not? 4 magic, 3 magic. Mystic gloves, they're terrible. Equip a piece of Mystic for 50 points. How about full Mystic? Nope, just one. Almost wish that the Mystic gloves were better, because this is our magic gear with Addy gloves. But oh well. That's going to give us a massive boost to our magic accuracy. That's going to help a lot when we try to use magic anywhere. More questing. Not too surprising. At least we got some extra points from this one. So that's fun. Scorpion Catcher. Completed for 79,000 strength XP. Not bad. It's a 76 strength. That's something. And I guess we can make Mystic Staffs now. I guess that's a thing that exists. Whatever. There's an easy task for defeating a troll in Asgarnia. Very specifically, the troll was Arg. Interesting. We complete more tasks while doing quests, I swear. Not gonna complain. And there is Troll Romance completed. That's a decent amount of agility XP. Enough to get level 59. Nice. Interestingly, this is the only troll quest that we could complete because the other ones are all auto-completed. Oh, look at all these emeralds. I'll take that. A little bit of crafting XP is way more valuable than one of the thousands and thousands of Karam wands we have. So that's good. So, most of the troll quests were auto-completed. This one's doable. And then the rest, I think the only other one that isn't complete is making friends with my arm, which we can't do. Or whichever one it was. The next one, is that the right one? Let's just look at it. Something, 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 my arm. Yep. Because we can't do Cold War. At least we got the free farming patch up there without having to do any work. So I'm not going to complain. Very easy quest. Clock Tower for 1 quest point. And 500 coins. It's something. These quest points will be of slight value moving through the league, since it allows us to get, I believe, an extra tick of time every time we go to Tears of Guthix. So, even if it doesn't get us anything else, it's still something. Also, just feel like it. That's why we're doing this. It's obviously not efficient for league points or anything. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Thieving experience again for completing Hazel Cult. Another 1 quest point. I guess that does get us to 150, so it's something. And 2,000 coins. At least these quests are nice and quick. And the next one will be nice and quick as well. Monk's Friend. Parte. This has probably been happening constantly while Leagues has been around. Just everybody having a party while people constantly teleport in to recharge their prayer. And that was actually a task. Not bad. 10 points. Definitely an easy task. I'm not going to disagree with that assessment. Guess what's happening next? Wow, didn't expect that. A medium task for finishing Observatory quest. And our special reward is 63 crafting, apparently. And this black two-hander. Yay. Honestly, surprised that was a task for that. Pretty easy quest. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna complain though, obviously. As far as points are concerned, we have 7,210 until we unlock the final relic. And 83 more tasks. And I'm not expecting many quests to be tasks. It seems to be just a few of them. But that's not going to stop me from finishing every possible quest we can do. That is the goal. Sheep Herder completed for a very healthy 4 quest points. A lot of the quest point rewards from quests seem completely random, but that's fine. For the most part, it doesn't make too big of a difference. So I'll take 4 quest points from this quest. 1 quest point for every rowdy sheep you needed to herd across the map. It's a system. Tribal totem complete. We got some swordfish. But it's all on the ground. I suppose we can drop this plague jacket, plague trousers, cattle prod. Take my free swordfish. He was kind enough to give us some swordfish. We might as well take him up on the offer. Only a few quests left. And then we'll be done with all the quests available in Kandarin. Eagle's Peak complete. For 30,000 Hunter XP. The ability to capture ferrets. And, more specifically, the ability to use box traps at all. So that means Chinchampas in the future. Also the Eagle Flying Network, which that might be used for a few achievement diaries or something, but 56 Hunter. More quests. Not surprised. Temple of Ikov. Completed. For a fantastic amount of ranged and fletching XP. 59 ranged, 67 fletching. Pretty cool. Now there's only one more quest left to complete. The final quest. In Kandarin, King's Ransom. A solid amount of defense experience, a little bit of magic, a 5k reward lamp, which I guess can be used on anything, 67 magic, 78 defense. Maybe antique lamp, herblore, 60,000 herblore XP, yes please. And I think I did see the extra bit from Equilibrium, so that goes on lamp XP too. That's pretty insignificant when you get that big of XP drops, but I'll take it. At herblore 59. Alright. So, since we completed this quest, we can now go upstairs and do the Knight's Wave, which will be very easy and should be a fantastic experience drop. So let's go get it. It is honestly hilarious that this is allowed. Really makes this whole Knight's Training Waves thing pretty trivial. Check this out. 240,158 experience drops. For a grand total of 960,600 experience. All for just safe spotting some dudes. Oh, 20,000 XP you say? Nope. 12 times as much. Plus 158. Amazing. 77 attack. 79 defense. 78 strength. 76 hit points. And combat, 96. Unfortunately, we can't use either of the prayers we just unlocked, since our prayer level's too low. But I'm not going to complain about 960,000 experience. That's absurd. And that is the final quest that we can do and the reward after it in Kandarin. But if you might recall, we do have one more quest that we can accomplish. Grimtails. And we have all the levels now, apparently. I think I'll be able to defeat the Cloud Giant now. Should not be a problem. So let's go get it. And here we go. The final boss of the final quest that we can complete until we unlock our last area. Seems to be working alright. He turned off our prayers a little bit, drained a little bit. I think we should be fine. We have to keep remembering, we are literally twice as strong, plus extra accuracy. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is a non-issue is what this is. He should really use that attack that turns off my prayers more. That'd probably be very helpful for him. Oh, he healed himself slightly. How incredibly inconsequential. Just a few more bits to this quest, and then we're done. Yet again, boss fights, very much in quotation marks. And that's it. A lot of text in this quest. Whole bunch of experience in all sorts of skills. We got farming and herblore, which are fantastic to have. Big chunk of woodcutting, agility, hit points. Thieving I'm not particularly interested in, but it's okay. That's fine. It's still decent when it's multiplied by 12, but big chunks of XP when they're multiplied by 12. 60 farming, 61 herblore, 77 hit points, 61 agility, 78 woodcutting, lots of levels. And every 10 levels that we get is another XP tacked on to everything we do. So that's another motivation to get my levels up. Also, I'm going to say this Dwarven Helm is probably better than my Initiate Helm. In instances where we're not using prayer. Like, just pure defense-wise. This thing is like equivalent to Mithril. I think this might technically be our best-in-slot helmet. Which is hilarious. But I appreciate it. Also, our bank is a colossal mess from all these quests and things. As you might expect. So, Initiate Helm. In the low 10s with 3 prayer. Dwarven Helm. 20s and 30s, 0 prayer. Also has some crush bonus, which that's not fantastically useful, but it's something. All in all, if I'm not using prayer, this is the clear winner. Ah yes, my best in slot equipment of the Dwarven Helm and the Cooking Cape. With my adamant gloves. This is the chaos you like to see. And this is the chaos you're gonna get. With all the quests out of the way, I'm really feeling like some achievement diaries are in order. We should be able to do all of them, really. I'm not sure if we're going to run into any sticking points, but it's not going to be anything about quests, that's for sure. So I think I have my eyes set on easy and medium in Falador, Kandarin, Kramja, Lumbridge and Draenor, and Varrock. I think Western Provinces loops into the Tyrnwyn area, but I'll have to check in specifics. But in general, we're going to be finishing up some achievement diaries now. Well, finishing up is not the right word. We're probably going to be doing the easy and medium. And that's just a start. For reference, what would it take to do the arty hard? We would need 59 hunter, 68 farming, 70 farming, 68 smithing. Yeah. We're probably not quite ready for hard diaries yet. So I'll just do the easies and mediums. And dump all those XP lamps straight into herblore. Because that's just a good choice. Dwarven helmet. Welcome to the party. Okay. If anything of particular interest or difficulty comes up, or if I complete any tasks inadvertently, that's what this whole series is about, so I'm going to tell you about it. So, here we go. I've been doing just a little bit of fishing. Now level 93. And the thought occurs to me that I should probably go get the angler outfit from Fishing Trawler. And it's literally 3 times more common, since it's one of the things that is activated by the more common drops, relics, passive effects. So let's go do that. Also, look at all these clue scrolls. Very good. Let's go get it. Should be really quick. Well, maybe not really quick. It depends. But at least we have 93 fishing, so we can... What would that even be under? Other? Yeah, we can... We're well over the required level to get manta rays. So that could be some good food for future endeavors. Let's go see how long it takes to get the full angler outfit. Easy task for completing 1 game. And unfortunately, we didn't get a piece of angler on our first attempt. That's fine. You're getting a decent bit of fish, something. And this is really easy because people let the boat sink. So you don't need to really use any swamp paste. You just bail constantly for a little bit. So we're just gonna hang out here for a while. Not a problem. We went just a little bit unlucky in getting the angler set, but not enough to complain about. Because when we put these boots on, that's 100 points. And we did get a lot of fish. So let's check raw. In terms of raw fish, we got some swordfish, some shark, sea turtles, mostly manta rays. But honestly, that's not fantastic compared to the caramblon. I guess if we ever need to double eat stuff, these will be okay. But caramblon, and now with the angler outfit, fishing minnows for shark is pretty much going to carry us in anything we're attempting to do. But what we can do is get rid of all this garbage that thrown in my bank. As if we weren't already having problems with piles and piles of nonsense as it is. Just get out of here. Nobody wants you. And probably don't need the bailing buckets, because I don't see us coming back here for any reason. So now that that's done, I can get back to what I was trying to do. Achievement diaries. Here we go. There is a medium task for pickpocketing a bullseye lantern from a cave goblin. And another medium task for lighting it. We needed this for the Falador diary, but not here. Just a few things left to wrap up, and then we'll be done with that. So let's go get it done. 1 well-cooked duck. Wow, a 1, really? Falador medium diary completed. And if we just pop this, this is so convenient for doing all sorts of fun stuff. Like setting up this whole sequence here. It's just fundamentally useful, and I love it. Anyways, last task to do is to open the crystal chest. Luckily, we managed to get one of each halves of the crystal key. So that'll allow us to actually get this done. And we got a dragonstone. Nothing else special? Unfortunate. But anyways, that is the medium tasks complete. And opening the chest was also a medium task. I'm not going to complain about that. So with that, we can come over here and grab ourselves the Achievement Diary rewards. It does things. I'll worry about that later. Anyways, Falador Shield 2 and 2 lamps, which are both going into Herblore for 30,159 XP and 90,160 XP. Herblore 64. 2 down, more to go. See if anything else kinda gets in our way. Should be okay. There is a medium task for entering the Ranging Guild. And we're going to immediately leave because there's not much very good in the Ranging Guild. Working on the achievement diaries. Another medium task for completing the Barbarian Outpost Agility course. Good. There is the Kandarin Easy Diary completed for 10 points. And since we're in the area, I'm going to just come up here and get my lamp. We're not done yet in Kandarin, but the final task is going to be something we spread out a little bit further. So here is Easy Lamp. It's Herblore. It's always Herblore. 30,000 Herblore. 65 Herblore. One final task in Kandarin. And that is Barbarian Assault. There is a medium task. Complete the medium Kandarin diary. I guess when they say a round of Barbarian Assault, they mean literally one. But I'm not going to be one of those people that abandon the team. Also, I turned on the music since this is what I'm doing. Hopefully that's not too loud. Anyways, I'm gonna keep playing Barbarian Assault. And there is a medium task for defeating the Penance Queen. That is our first time. Working well. I would say that was about average for a Barbarian Assault session. Had some people that didn't know what they're doing, some people that left early. One time we tried to hop to a different world, which was less laggy, but the 5th person wasn't paying attention, so that didn't happen. Anyways, we get 1 fighter torso. For 100 points. I would say maybe that should be more than 100 points, but whatever. Also, while we're here, nope, not showing you this. One moment. Okay, yeah, this will be fine. I'm not sure if this is going to be a Leagues task, but it is an Achievement Diary task. To get a Granite Body. And since we're here, might as well. Buy it, and wield it. Yep, that's just a hard task. So that's potentially useful in certain situations. It's got slightly different defense than the Rune Plate Body, but for most instances we're going to want to use the torso or maybe initiate. Anyways, we now have a lot of body options. And hours ago, when we did our first time and wave 1 we finished the Kandarin medium diary. Let's go 68 magic. Fine, that's good. Totally meant to do that. Medium tasks completed. For more Herblore XP. 90,000. 67 Herblore. Herblore is very easy when you have access to all the achievement diaries. It's a very different experience than Twisted League. And we still have a lot more to do. So that's fantastic. Our outfit is getting more zany by the second. We have torso, our cooking cape, our dwarven helm. We rock the granite body. It's whatever. Onwards to the next diary. Since we were in the area, I figured we'd come down and unlock barbarian fishing, because my goodness is that going to be fantastic. Brought a whole bunch of stuff and did not bring my relic. You know that thing that lets me teleport back to places? That was part of this plan, but I'll do it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Barbarian fishing coming up. Okay. I completed all of the barbarian training, besides the parts where you need to go fight a mithril dragon. And I don't have my fishing outfit. Well, we're going to go get the fishing outfit. That's obviously a good choice. If we're going to be getting some fishing XP, we might as well get more fishing XP. We didn't get that for no reason. My goodness. Alright. And since we have this, we managed to bring our Crystal of Memories this time. We'll actually be able to go back and get this. I want to combine this with anything. What would look good with the Angler outfit? Probably nothing, right? I require fashion. Purple and green is not the best combo. I think we're gonna go with, where do we buy an otter cape? Obsidian cape. Hello. What's this herb doing here? There it is. It's in the cosmetics. We're gonna put it up here next to the Abbey Mall. Okay. And let's go power Amy. I'm a dangerous fisherman. Perfect. I don't plan to do much teleporting here, so I'm going to teleport there and we'll put him down. Also, I went and bought a whole bunch of feathers. Now, the fun part about this is it's incredibly fast experience drops. And we have equilibrium. So not only is this going to be ridiculous fishing XP, it's also going to be ridiculous strength and agility. 2,200 fishing XP, hundreds of strength and agility, and each of these numbers is plus 160. So that's like 33% more or something. Yeah, just about a third more, or 50% more. It depends how you talk about it. But just an absolute ton of additional strength and agility. So that's going to be fantastic. Free agility XP? Yes, please. Oh, we're going to get a lot of levels doing this. Especially with only 62 agility. This could be actually a fantastic agility experience. Equilibrium does kind of change the equilibrium. 94 fishing. This is going to be less AFK than I'd hoped, but it's fantastic, so I'm not going to complain. We will filter. Also, it's sending all these horrible fish to my bank, but that's not a problem. With this, fishing is even faster. This is great. These are massive. Like, we're talking 3,000 experience per fish here. My goodness. And it's only going to get quicker if we don't get this all done before we get to the 16 times relic. But the rate this is going, that's possibly not going to happen. We might run out of things that are truly AFK, which is going to be unfortunate. But for the time being, just the absolute experience rates here. My goodness. Doing a birdhouse run, which I really should be doing more of. But here's a U birdhouse. Plant it down. That's a medium task. I got one more thing to show here on Fossil Island, and it's pretty ridiculous. So I'm just down here, underwater, casually strolling along. I go to pick my seaweed, and I smack it with an obby maul. If that's not how to farm, I don't know what is. That's pretty silly. And then I note my seaweed and casually stroll out of here. Actually, should probably put farming stuff away. On that note, we need more ultra compost, so I'm gonna have to do actual farming runs here pretty soon. That's a problem for later me. Current me gets some free seed nests from the birdhouse runs we were doing. Let's see what we can get. Orange, apple, and maple. Standard. So I'm gonna go plant these somewhere. Should be fine. Hunter is now 60, farming 62. We were doing some fishing earlier, so fishing 97, agility 75, strength 83. Bonkers XP rates all over the place here. There is a medium task for picking a herb here. I love all these random tasks that we get. Also, farming is absolutely fantastic with Equilibrium, because every herb, every watermelon, it's just bonus after bonus. Really fun. Here's a few tasks. Light. Wheeled. Okay, the wheeled one counted. Equip a harpy bug lantern, 50 points. Do I already have one of these? Did I just buy a second bug lantern? Let's go check. Maybe I just didn't wield the first one. I'm not really sure anymore. Search. Nope. Guess lighting it wasn't a task. Okay, that's fine. I guess that was the bullseye lantern that was a task to light. Anyways, we got a harpy bug lantern now. That's great. Back to diaries. Nothing too difficult about this diary. Finishing up the Lumbridge and Draenor easy tasks. Easy diary. 10 points. And if we just hop over here, chop down a willow log. That is the Lumbridge and Draenor medium diary. And with that, we get more XP lamps and rewards. Easy and medium. Looks like we do have teleports, but I think we might have a limited number of teleports with the RD, I know you have a limited number of teleports with the RD cloak to the farming patch, but I'm not sure if we have a limited number with the Explorer's Ring. Probably should have checked that. At any rate, Herbler XP. 30,000 Herbler. 90,000 Herbler. 69 Herbler. And that is anti-fire potions. That's going to be very useful if we ever get a dragon's task. That really makes that much better. We could have used the Crystal of Memories to teleport back and forth to a bank, chomping down piles and piles of food. But now we don't have to take any damage. Unless it's a mithril dragon. But that's a problem for later, I suppose. As far as diaries are concerned, I think we have 3 left. Let's get to it. Another diary, completed without any major hassle. Craft an earth rune. Finishes the Varrock easy diary. And then we just pop out here and head a little south to the really interesting Rift dungeon over here. Originally it was intended to be a place where you could train your stats, but they don't drop anything, so nobody really ever bothered. So oh well. It's a medium task to complete the medium Varrock diary. And then we just pop back over to Varrock, grab ourselves some lamps. Hello, Toby. Easy. And medium. Also, we got some more lamps. These are from the museum. You go upstairs to the 2nd floor. There's a guy there you can talk to about quests that you've done and quests that we had auto-completed and such things. So that gave us 2 lamps we can use for just a little bit of Herblore XP. Just 12,000. And then 12,000. And then 30,000. And then 90,000. 71 Herblore. Oh, once we are done with all these diaries, this is going to be incredibly unfortunate. Because if I could just keep on doing these kind of things for lamps for Herblore, that's probably the best plan. 2 to go. Guess that's a medium task. Trap a spine Larupia. Okay. I think there's another task for doing a full set of one of these guys' hunter outfits, but I'm not prepared to do that, and my inventory is not ideal for staying here for long periods of time. It's slightly more annoying to do this, since all my logs that I need for the thing go to the bank unless I set it up properly. So, I'm not going to deal with that right now. Easy task for teleporting with Brimstale. Okay. That's fine. Everything's great. There's a lot of tasks in this diary that aren't auto-completed, so we're getting through it. Just need to squeeze through this obstacle pipe. And there is the Western Province Diary easy complete, and a bonus easy task for completing this agility course. For the first time at level 75 agility, which makes a lot of sense since we started with level 10. There was no reason to do that agility course until now, except I guess for the easy task, which would have been very easy to do at any point. Anyways, to finish up the medium, we need to make a chocolate bomb. 2 pots of cream and chocolate dust. Okay. Easy as. Boom, there it is. And that is the medium diary completed. Now we need to go talk to the Elder Gnome Child. And grab ourselves a fancy banner and 2 more XP lamps. This is a particularly weird diary as far as Trailblazer is concerned. You can do the first 2 in just Kandrin, I'm pretty sure. But for the hard diary, nope, that's Kandrin. That's wrong. Western Provinces. Here we go. For the hard diary, you need to kill an elf. So that's going to require unlocking Tyrannwyn. So we're done with the Western Province's diary at medium. I'm not going to complain. Because at least we could do the first two for another 120,000 Herbal XP. 72. We can make ranging potions. Oh boy. And with that, there's only one more diary. Why did we partially complete the Fremnik diary? Oh, entering the Troll Stronghold. I guess it partially completes diaries that you can complete, and then incidentally you can complete some tasks in Fremnik from Asgarnia. Like entering the Troll Stronghold was completed, and teleporting to Trollheim. There's probably a few more in here we could do, but I'm going to say that you're most likely, yeah, you're not going to be able to complete any of the diaries, but you can do some tasks, I guess, if you want to be that particular about things. Anyways, one diary left to do, and that's Karamja. And don't let it fool you. This is going to be a whole thing. Because we need to get a gout tuber. Ugh. Here we go. This is going to speed up this process tremendously. I mined a whole bunch of gems, cut them, sold them to Gabooti for trading sticks to get myself a red topaz machete. It's going to be so much quicker than trying to chop stuff down with a regular machete. Also, wielding it is a hard task. I don't think they counted being able to sell gems to buy this in making that a hard task, but I'm not going to complain about it. But I am going to complain that I'm still going to need to find a gout tuber. It's unfortunate, but expected. Gout tuber! Gout tuber! It's a gout tuber! I got my spade to get the gout tuber. That did not take a crazy amount of time. 100 points for that. Fantastic. With that, we should be able to finish the diary, as long as we don't accidentally eat this. They even changed the first option to use instead of eat. I can imagine a lot of people have done that in the past. That would hurt. Okay. Let's get all this done. I guess that's a task. To enter the Hardwood Grove. 50 points. Came in here to finish up some of the medium diary tasks. And we are very close to being done with that. Okay, here we go. To finish the easy diary, I need to pick up seaweed. So I brought some seaweed to pick up. It's a weird task, but that finishes the easy diary. Now I just need to talk to Saftadak over here and make me an opal machete. Order an opal machete. And there it is. The medium diary. You might notice a few interesting items in our inventory. And that's for some other tasks, since we're here. Equip a full set of villager stuff is 50 points. Equipping a matching pair of Brudu shield and Brudu mask, another 50 points. Also of interest, the Brudu shield isn't too bad. It's got a positive magic attack bonus and a pretty decent prayer bonus. So, I'm not sure if we're ever going to have a better magic offhand. At least it's something. Also of note, while we were doing the whole cleanup, we killed enough snakes to get snakeskin boots. So that's our new... Well, we didn't have any ranged boots before this, so there you go, ranged boots. And since we're here, going to sell all this back. Because we don't need it. And I might have some use for trading sticks in the future. Ah, I should have sold the opal machete. I don't care. Goodbye, opal machete. We're keeping the red topaz one, though. My goodness. Now let's turn in the diary. Easy. And medium. These lamps can give a different amount of experience. So here's 12,000 XP. And here is 60,000 XP. So a little disappointing compared to the other diaries, but 73 herblore nonetheless. And with that, that is all the quests, all the diaries that we can complete for the time being. 51 tasks until the next area. Let's get to it. But first I'm going to clean my bank because, oh my goodness. This whole thing is a disaster right now. My gosh. Anyways. Getting to the final area. And possibly the final relic. Next time. In Trailblazer. Goodbye.